I'm back on the island today. I am not dressed for it. I'm not dressed nearly casual enough for the island, but I have other appointments today. I want to talk about reading. If there's one skill that I think is imperative, not just for business, but just for being the best possible person you can be, reaching your full potential, it's reading. And if I run into somebody and they can't tell me what books they're reading or they can't recommend a book, I start to make judgments about just how committed they are to their profession, just how committed they are to getting better. And I hear a lot, I'm just not a reader, I'm just not a reader. That's baloney. None of us were readers before we could read. It's just a decision that we make in terms of how we spend our time. And it's a discipline that you have to cultivate. The fact is, saying that you don't like to read or reading's just not your thing, it's kind of like saying food's not your thing, right? Vietnamese food might not be your thing, Southern food might not be your thing, but somewhere there's a food out there that is your thing. The same thing happens with literature, books. I've met people who like fiction a lot more than nonfiction. My personal taste is more toward nonfiction stuff. If you struggle, it could be just because you've been too lazy to figure out what kind of reading you like to do. It could also be because you're not a good reader, but you only get good at stuff by doing it more often. So if I have one encouragement for you, I'm talking directly to the people who are leading businesses, who aspire to continue to improve their skill set, to get better every day. Build the discipline to read. Just start with a page. Read a page a day. Pretty soon that'll turn into 2 pages a day. And a year from now, if you haven't gotten anything out of it, then you win the argument. But if you come back a year from now and you've read at least a page a day, I think you're gonna be pretty happy with the result. See you guys tomorrow. You get a lot of funny looks when you're standing at the back of your truck talking into a camera and there's nobody around. It's kind of funny, but it makes me a little uncomfortable.